Hey there, Gemini. Ashley here. We're going to do your reading for the week of April 11th. Be sure to hit that like button, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And if this is not your reading, go ahead and check out your other astrological placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Well, I'm liking this so far. We have, for last week, we have Badger Spirit. It says, bring your life into balance. You could certainly be dealing with a relationship because there are two in this picture. We also have the Fire Guardian for this week. It says, ignite your passions. And then we have some sort of romantic message coming in here next week with the letter and the rose here. So let's dive into your reading and see what's going on. Well, the Ten of Swords just popped out, so we might have had an ending here in the past. Let's see here for Gemini. So we have the full moon in Libra this week, and we also have Easter, I believe. So happy Easter if you celebrate. All right, let's get into this. See what's going on with the Geminis out there. Look at that, the Ten of Swords clearly wanted to come out in your reading. So it looks to me like in the past we've been trying to kind of get life back in order after perhaps a difficult ending here. We have the Seven of Swords and the Devil. You could certainly be dealing with a Capricorn, but there's a lot of passion involved here. A lot of fire energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Trying to turn things around. The Nine of Wands. I do feel like you've got your guard up against anyone that may have the habits or behaviors of someone you have dealt with in the past. When we get the Ten of Swords, we've been stabbed in the back multiple times. With the Seven of Swords, this can be kind of like this escapist kind of energy, but it can also be a liar, cheater, stealer kind of energy, right? We have the King of Wands, so fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Empress. Yeah, you're ready to grow and move forward, step into some abundance here. We also have the Six of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So I do feel like you're kind of maybe putting this new love offer on pause a little bit. You could be reflecting on whether or not this is something you want to dive into, because there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of sexual chemistry here, and this person could be very attractive to you. They've got this magnetism associated with them. And so I do feel like you're kind of maybe feeling a little bit stuck as to what to do about this, because you definitely don't want to deal with anything that you've already experienced in the past, right? You're looking for equal give and take, balance, and for someone to show up for you, Gemini, rather than you being the one to put in all the effort. We do have strong Taurus. We have some Libra here, and again, some fixed sign energy, Leo, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, and then we have some Pisces and Capricorn. So bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, the Tower, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Strength card, there's Leo again, Page of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So you could certainly be dealing with an Aries here. Now for some of you, this could be the person from the past. We're going to clarify and see what that's about. I do feel like you've just been trying to get back on your feet, trying to manifest, trying to build up your self-confidence again, really trying to just get back into your own energy here and get back out there in the world after having dealt with something very difficult. I do feel like this has probably caused you some anxieties, some sleepless nights. This has been a stressful time. But ultimately, you're looking to build yourself back up here with the Ten of Pentacles. You want that abundance. You want that financial security. Perhaps you've decided to kind of refocus on career and your own personal growth in the world here. But then we get this Eight of Wands, Tower, and the Six of Wands. So it feels like whoever this fire sign is, or this sort of romantic sexual interest is, has come in quickly and has a lot of energy behind it. And it's, it could perhaps feel like a temptation. So we're going to clarify and see what's going on here. So this Badger spirit is in the past. This is last week for me. Now this could go back further for you. So just take what resonates. Bringing life into balance. It's like, yeah, I'm just trying to get back to good for myself here. Wanting things to turn into a more positive direction, right? So let's look at this Ten of Swords. What is it that took place that kind of put you in a rough spot here? Oh, there's that King of Wands again. So there has been an ending with this person because it was not balanced. Now, when we get the King of Wands in this very tricky energy here, especially associated with a betrayal kind of ending, something where you were just taken advantage of, perhaps. The King of Wands, it would be like this King of Wands was in the reverse. So that can be a little bit of a player, a little bit of a, like they're hot in the sheets, but that's about it kind of thing. And they might actually give that attention to several places, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Swords. So I do feel like you've been really carefully trying to look into and investigate ways in which you could get back to good here. Yeah, and the Ten of Pentacles. I also feel like you've done a lot of time reflecting on this ending that has happened. What can you learn from this, right? What can you learn about yourself and how you show up in a relationship? Perhaps you've shown up in a way that is like overly giving, right? And the Six of Pentacles shows up here with this King. That's what that tells me. You gave a ton, they didn't give very much, right? With the Empress, we have the Queen of Cups and the Strength card. So I do feel like I do feel like you had a lot of love for this person, for sure. You had a lot of hopes. You had invested a lot of yourself emotionally. And I do feel like it probably took a lot of strength on your part to maybe remove yourself from this situation. I also feel like there could have been a lot of pride issues with this person. Like perhaps they weren't willing to see the error of their ways with you as a result of, you know, a strong ego, strong pride. I also feel like you've had a little bit of a knock when it comes to the confidence that you have in yourself and in your own intuition here. It could be that you're having a hard time trusting your intuition right now because it may have seemed like it didn't warn you about this person and their activities or their behaviors until you were too deep into it, and then it, you know, caused an injury, right? So let's look at this. Let's look at this week we have the fire guardian, which could very well be this influence from this fire sign. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be a fire sign. We do have strong fire here. It could just be that this person shows up in a very passionate, sexual, creative, magnetic way, right? Yeah. So, ignite your passions. I definitely feel like that's something this person does. We have the Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. So there could be some truths revealed here. And the Devil. I do feel like you could feel like this person speaks with a forked tongue. Which is, it could be that you have a hard time trusting what this person says. It could feel like they have an underlying motive that they haven't revealed to you. But I do feel like there's something about what's coming in this week where you're ready to cut out the lies, the fears that you have, the illusions that are associated with this dynamic. So it's almost as though your passions are being ignited in this way. I feel like this is a sweet talker, this person that you've dealt with. They know all the right things to say to kind of really trip your trigger here. They're, yeah, tricky. With the Nine of Wands, we have the Hierophant and the Two of Swords. So, the classic indecision here about commitment. Maybe not being completely clear on what kind of relationship this is with this person. I could see this King of Wands in this sort of negative aspect of their energy being non-committal, like never really giving you something solid when it comes to commitment here. They're very guarded about tying themselves down, so to speak. I also feel like even if this person comes in and is speaking to you and saying all the right things, you're not going to be so sure about whether this is good to explore again, so to speak. So I do feel like your guard is also up, and I also feel like you're still trying to investigate and learn what this connection really was, what the purpose of it was, what sort of, like, is this a karmic partner that you've been dealing with that you're just supposed to be learning some spiritual lessons from? With the Six of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man. I do feel like you're starting to see a lot more about the Tower. There could be some shocking revelations, some shocking kind of insights that you're gaining about just, I feel like, just how little they were really putting into this. Just how little of their energy they were directing towards you in this relationship dynamic. It could also be that there's some surprises when it comes to where that energy was going, especially with the Seven of Swords here and the Devil. There could be some understandings coming in, maybe some uncomfortable ones about how this person was directing some of those coins to other people. And it doesn't have to necessarily be like a third-party cheating situation. It could just be that this person likes to spread that energy all over the place, and you're just simply not a big focus here, right? So there could be some truths revealed about maybe hidden lies, or and it may not even come from this person. We do have the envelope showing up here, so there is a message coming in, and it could very well be from a Capricorn energy. Someone with their sun or moon in Capricorn, maybe even a Capricorn rising, that is bringing this news to you. And it's sort of kind of helping to shatter these chains here that you're in with this particular fire sign energy. So let's get some more here. We also have the Hanged Man twice. So there's definitely been stagnation showing up here. Really trying to look at this very carefully. Now there could be a water sign that you're dealing with. We've got strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here as well. So it's not just talking about you could be dealing with a water sign, but you could really be tapping into that intuition. You can see how on this Two of Swords, she's actually got her eyes covered and the moon is there. There's all this water. So it's kind of like, how do I get my mind out of the way and tap into my intuition here? And I think the struggle that you're going to have here is whether or not you trust that intuition. Now, this type of personality that you're dealing with here tends to cause that sort of fog. It's like they play it just right to where you do begin to mistrust your own gut instincts here. So be mindful of that. Let's look at this romantic, lustful energy that's coming in, this message. This could be in the form of a text. Someone could call you. You could actually receive a letter. Some sort of communication coming in here. This definitely got a passionate undertone here, or is related to this passionate connection that you have with this person. What's the devil want to tell us here? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So does this person that you're dealing with keep you waiting and wondering for... I feel like this person might put you on pause sometimes. Maybe a little bit of breadcrumbing energy showing up here, and you're kind of like... You could actually be in this energy of wondering if they're going to reach out and contact you, or they're going to ask you out on another date. You know, whatever that happens to be for your specific situation. I do feel like this person uses sex as a door opener with you. So heads up on that. I think they are conscious of that as well. I feel like they are very aware of the fact that they can entice you in a sexual manner in order to get into your field of energy, right? With the King of Wands, we have the Star. And the Nine of Cups. And with the Hanged Man, we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this feels like you really wanting to take things slow. I feel like you're guarded up. I feel like you're uncertain and wanting to put things on pause. I feel like this person's trying to come in, and again, there's this like sweet talking energy. For some of you, I feel like this person will reach out and contact you and send you like a sexy or flirty message, and it could be while they're drinking as well. So you might be dealing with someone that likes to imbibe, or has a habit of that, kind of a partier maybe. And I feel like the pull associated with this is that, I mean, you've clearly been injured in this connection with this person. And you're doing a lot of quiet contemplation, perhaps trying to keep yourself out of this person's energy. But it looks like this next week, so what, the third week of April, around that time frame, it looks like this person is going to reach out. I definitely feel like this person thinks about you a lot, even if they don't communicate consistently. But I do feel like they're going to reach out, and it could be kind of a test to your ability to resist this person here. I do feel like they've got a big sexual hold on you. Big time. And it could very well be that the time that you interact with this person is very strongly focused on sexual interactions, and that's the connection point that you have with this person, this individual. It does feel like a masculine energy to me. I do feel that this person hides something under that very sexualized energy. I do feel like you're probably dealing with someone that is simply unpracticed in how to connect with people in a different way, or it's like an avoidance tactic. Like they use that as a distraction from, really tapping into their emotions with you, for example. I do feel like this person wants to heal things with you. I don't know that they've actually experienced any sort of change here, however. Heads up, Gemini. Very interesting reading here. I do feel like this person wants to conquer this issue. It's like they want to have success here, but it could very well be so that they can kind of go back to this pattern that they've had with you in the past, where you're waiting for their interest, you're waiting for them to contact you, and once they finally do, you give them a lot of your energy and attention, and it fills them up, and then they kind of flit off again. And I kind of just feel like you're a source of maybe an ego boost even for this person, right? So be warned. I will see you in the next reading. Let me know what you think down below. And again, check out your other placements. Thanks for being here. Bye.